Hi, good morning. It's Tanny the Canadian Stamper. Happy Saturday morning crafting. If you're new here, I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Victoria, BC, Canada. And we craft every Saturday morning and we make a project. Today we're going to do this one. I'm going to use the Sweet Blooms, which is a new Stampin' Up! Bundle. And I've got the catalog to show you and some things to talk about. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. We're just gonna jump right in. Welcome to it. You see this little guy right here. This is our new catalog, Stampin' Up! Catalog. And yeah, it's amazing. It's very exciting. Just zooming in, there we go. So this is today's project. This is one piece of paper here. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And then these are on dimensionals, but we're going to pop them up to just be a little bit fancy. Here's our sweet and the matching dies. So we are going to make this flower piece here on this side as well. All right, so first things first though, the new annual catalog for Stampin' Up! Came out on the 6th, so I can officially open it and share it with you. Oh, sorry, one second. I'm just going to bring up my the comments because I have ready is the catalog link. Oh shoot, where's that page? See this paper? Extraordinary floral washi tape. So this is, I think this is about maybe 4 inches. I'm totally guessing. It might not be. It's about this. How big is that? Ooh, about 3.5 inches. And then this die matches and you can cut out to make stickers. Just as one example of the fun stuff in the catalog. Scrapbooking is really taking off with Stampin' Up! And they have these double-sided 12 by 12, so it's then the solid color and then a lighter tone of the solid color on the back side. That's why they're folding that little corner so you can see both sides, because that's new. There's absolutely a ton of beautiful things in here. If your wish list is about $135 or more, you might consider the join special, because you pay $135 and you get $220 worth of product. And I just want to go to the in colors here. And there's free shipping and free shipping, and yeah, then you get early access to all the things as Stampin' Up! Demonstrators do. Good morning, friends. So Stampin' Up! Has in colors. They go for 2 years. So this is, these are the new in colors that were released this year. Cloud Cover is not here. They had a bit of an issue with that one as far as, the like chemicals within the ink. So I'm just bringing up my, here we go. I'm gonna paste, hopefully Facebook doesn't put me in Facebook jail, but I just put the link to this new catalog, the PDF of it, in the comments. So these are the new in colors. We're going to use them today. Yeah, so and then there's this color. You can now buy this color wheel, and it gives you ideas. This is what it looks like. So I use this all the time in conjunction with other tools for selecting colors. Anyways, I'm really excited about the new catalog. I hope you are too. Check that out. Let me know if you want to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and we will get you set up with the team, the Creative Canadians team, and all of the Stampin' Up! Demonstrator events that we do, which are online and in person, so you don't have to be in Victoria. Yeah, you get access to all sorts of other things. It's not just getting access to products early. There's some other perks as well that we get as demonstrators. All right, So, oh, sorry, I should bring up your comments. So this is a piece of designer series paper that measures, good morning friends, I see you all jumping on, 4 by 5 1/4, pardon me, 5 1/2. 4 by 5 1/2, so the full length of this A2 size card base. And then what I've done, you can't see it, but I'm gonna tell you about it, is I have scored at 1 inch on this side. Why would I do that? Because I noticed in the catalog, they showed this little trick where, so normally we would cut a piece of DSP, this is designer series paper, DSP, by say 3 by 5 1/2, and then we would cut a separate 1 inch strip, and then we would add these together. It's a bit of a gluey mess, but watch this. We just fold it like that. That's what they did in the catalog. You gotta watch those little photos or the little write-ups on the side when they're displaying certain things, and you get little tips. Yeah, so that's a little fun thing. What's going on? Happy Mother's Day if you're just joining me and you missed that at the beginning. Whoops, actually, I'm gonna glue this part down first. We have some plans. Zachary has made some plans for my mom and I to go for dinner tomorrow night. So that's a first. Zachary making Mother's Day plans. He's almost 17, so it's nice that he would participate in the Mother's Day thing. Oh, how to use the wheel. Sure, Gail, I can do that. Let's get this glued down. Actually, I'm going to pull it out on the side, put it on the side, and then I will hopefully not forget, and I will show you how to use it after we're all done, so that if people already know how to use it, they're not locked into having to watch me while we're doing the card. So you could move it all the way to one side if you wish. Okay, I'm going to put this here. Yell at me, Gail, if I'm like, okay, see you later, and you're like, no, you haven't finished. Okay, so I've got some gems. They're from this new In Color pack. So we're going to use, I'm not sure why I have this piece. We are going to use Strawberry Slush, which is just a fun name. And we're going to die cut these pieces. So let's do the die cutting, because I'm going to show you. So Stampin' Up! Has a couple of options. These are foam adhesive sheets, and then these are adhesive sheets. These are thicker than, I believe they're thicker than dimensionals. Just let me double check. Oh no, they're the same. Same. Which is good. So foam adhesive pieces. So what you do is you're going to peel off one side, sticky. Then you're going to attach it to whatever paper you want. Then you're going to put your die cut piece on here, and you're going to run it through the machine. And then it's going to pop out whatever your die cut piece. It's already going to have the puffiness on it. That's what these do. And I was going to use it for this white piece. Oh, actually, but I don't have, it's not long, like the pieces aren't long enough, and I don't want to fuss with trying to piecemeal it together. So obviously I need some more of this stuff. It's a nice option. All right, so we're going to use the adhesive sheets instead. So I keep all the little pieces. You never know. How many sheets do you get? Oh, 12 sheets. Wow. 12 sheets in here. All right, so this is a sticky, it's basically you're making stickers. That's what this is all about. If you were to cut this way, the piece that's, the side that's perforated, this is your sticky piece. This piece is what you're gonna throw away. So if you're cutting, like for us, one would think that you might wanna go this way with it. You have to be a bit strategic, because when you die cut this white piece off of here, it's going to be very stretchy and movie. So if you if you did it all this way, well, let's just try it. It is sometimes hard to grab the backing off of it, is where I'm going with this. So if we did one this way, see how that fits kind of perfectly? But if you were to die cut it, I guess you can just grab the sides. I like to go this way because then it has a, you can't see it, but right here is the perforation. So you'd be able to pull the backing off easier. I don't think I'm gonna do this one because I want to pop it up. So what you do is you take your piece. I'm gonna tilt this because I want to save. You're gonna do a little chop chop. Yeah, I'm gonna chop right like that. All right, so that's ready to go. So it's gonna be, this is the white piece that we're doing. So in the stamp set, you could, if you were brave, you could stamp bloom in white. I have done this before. It does not go well. So this, I think it probably takes some practice. So photopolymer stamp sets are very bendy. So if you were to stamp this, you would stamp it and then you would die cut. It just gets a bit tricky for me. So I will only use the stamp if I'm not cutting it out because it's too hard for me to get the scripty bits organized. That's just me though. So here's the white piece and this is going to be the strawberry slush piece. So we'll put this like this and we're going to die cut. So that's ready to go. Now let's deal with this, how we do the sticker sheets. So we're going to add the sticker sheets to our cardstock. So like I said, the piece that perforates, this is sticky. This is going to be thrown away. So you want to add, try not to touch this. Don't like try and pick it up this way because you'll pull the glue off of there. Let's go here. So I pull it off of this way. And I'm just grabbing the sides. We're going to add the other piece here. It's okay, like I have a little bit over, it's fine. I think I have more left to right than I need anyways. Okay, so we can throw this piece away. Now we have, I think it might be hard for you to see, but you got it on there. So now there's the sticker sheets on that side. We're turning it over and we're gonna add our piece like this, okay? Now we're gonna die cut. So the sticky bit is on the back because we want, when we die cut, we want the stickiness to be on the back side of our die. So we're gonna cut both of those pieces. I have my mini. My squeaky mini. All right, so let's do the easy one first. Bloom. Make our sandwich. Oh. So tomorrow, Zachary is going to volunteer at something called the Sarah Beckett Memorial Run. So Sarah, oh shoot, I did that wrong. Really? No, I did it right. Whew! Sarah Beckett was an RCMP member who was killed by a drunk driver in Langford. Geez, how many years ago? Does somebody know in there? 5 years ago, maybe? She got, I think, pretty sure she got T-boned by the drunk driver and she was killed. So she had 2 little kids, or still has 2 little kids and a husband. And so now there's a Sarah Beckett Memorial Run every year on Mother's Day. So Zachary's gonna go volunteer. Where's my pokey tool? Oh, hi everybody. I see, okay, I don't know where my pokey tool is. So let's just do these. So I heard somebody refer to these as ejection holes before. It seems like a funny way to call it. But I mean, she's right though. They're ejection slots maybe. All right. So we don't need these negative pieces, these little bits, these little bitty bobs. Okay, I can't, oh, here it is. They're not pulling out the way that I want them to, or ejecting the way that I want them to. So Zach's gonna go do, he's a run marshal, I guess, or like helping the runners or walkers. So be careful when you're pulling this out of here. You don't necessarily want to stretch it. Beautiful. All right, just getting rid of these. So now we have ourselves a sticker, folks, just like that. All right, so now to get these 2 pieces together forever and always, we're going to take our strawberry slush base. Now we have to take the backing off of here. So if we, okay, so this is always a little bit tricky, but if you have nails, then you're just going to grab the side. But remember I did one that was in the middle, so I'm hoping to grab, yep, where that little piece, the 2 pieces were together in the backing, so it's easier to grab. So just be gentle when you're pulling these things apart for this particular die set, because if you were to just keep pulling, you're stretching this piece. I think you know what I'm saying. 2016, thank you. Adrian, thank you. 2016, geez, that's a long time ago from now, hey? Yeah, so anyways, that's good. We're gonna do that tomorrow. I think the weather will be lovely. Anybody participating? Anybody going to the run? Run or walk? All right, so we're going to add this, but it's very bendy. So just take your time with it. If you had tweezers, like a good crafter, you'd think I'd have tweezers, which I do not in my immediate vicinity. So we're just gonna roll with it. Like, don't overthink it, but just don't go crazy, you know? Am I making this look easy? Because that's my job, is to make it look easy. I don't know if I'm doing a good job, but you get the idea. You're just gonna add, because we want that strawberry piece to be viewable. Hey, so I got a new job. I start with Sydney, RCMP, on May 20th. I am ecstatic about it. There's our piece, just like we knew what we were doing. So just sidebar, this piece here is garbage now, but you could, I mean, if you wanted to, you could chop out this little piece with some backing. We're gonna still use this piece because we wanna make our flower. So let's do that next. Let's do stamping and our flowers. So this is how this is gonna go, like so. All right, so now we're gonna use, yeah, it's a commute, Pam faux show, but it's good. I figure it's gonna take me an extra 20 minutes a day. Whoops, I need one more. This one, bloom where you are planted. Oh yeah, that'll fit. All right, let's do this first. Just fitting. All right, so we have this little piece here, and I'm going to use my silicone mat because it's a photopolymer stamp set. We're going to use strawberry slush. So we're matchy-matchy. Tap, tap, gentle. And I'm tucking this to the side because on this one you'll see we're going to flag it. Lori, I am going to be I think the title is Police Administrative Manager. I'm like the office. I'm going to be the office manager. The person who's doing the job now is retiring. She's lovely. I've known her for, geez, a lot of years. And yeah, so I'm excited about that. Got 5 more working days as a RCMP Disability Management Advisor. That's what I'm currently doing. All right, so I'm going to stamp here to make our little flower. We're gonna go like this. Oh, maybe I should do the green first, actually. So we use Old Olive, which is one of the colors in here from our designer series paper. So make the most of your white cardstock. That's pretty dark, but it's fine because I know it matches. And now we're gonna pick up our strawberry slush again with some flowers. Now these little sort of doodads, leaves, stems, will match up. Do the best you can. I mean, don't stress about it, but pick a couple and then just kind of like see how you go. I nailed it. I'm gonna hold it up so you can see. Yeah. This looks dark. It's gonna dry lighter. Don't worry. All right, so let's cut this. So from the dies, there's our little die. So this little mini stamp cut and emboss machine is just so helpful. All right, so this has got some sticker on the back, but it's fine. I think we're popping this. Oh no, we're putting it all the way down. All right, so the next Craft and Chat is June 7, the first Saturday of June. Yeah, so if you want to join with that, I continue to purchase some new things besides these new things. This is from the pre-order, but I've got some other stuff coming. That's a bit long for a flag. All right, so flagging it up. We're going in the middle. The amount that you're cutting this way is how big your flags are going to be. Then you're going from the corner to the tip of where you just cut. Some people now flip and do the same. Other people like me just go like this on this side. Both work. Nailed it. All right. I think we're ready to assemble, friends. Okay. Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna jack around a bit here with little bits and bobs. Where's my, oh, duh, it's right in front of me. We're gonna jack around a bit with this. We're gonna do mini dimensionals. You don't have to pop this up. I'm just being fancy. Not every single nook and cranny of this piece has to have a dimensional. Now, if you would have used the foam adhesive sheets, you would be skipping this step. So I am cutting in half, the mini dimensionals. That's how we're going. Morning, Christine. Welcome to it. What else do I have to tell you about? I made some notes. New catalog. Oh, so if you're just joining, the new catalog link, if you haven't seen it, or even if you just want to have a digital copy, is in the comments. There's the join special. So if you're buying $135 worth of stuff, you can consider being a demonstrator. And then you get $85 in free stuff. You don't have to sell products if you don't want to. You can just buy for yourself. You would get a 20% discount on all of your purchases. So with this one, this is telling me, so see here how the die cut, but the flowers down here. This is telling me that the flowers should be stamped first and then do the green piece. I did obviously the other way because then, so note to self, I'm going to just clean this up a little bit because there's a little bit more white than I want kind of kicking around there. And so this is going to go straight on underneath the sentiment. Oh, there's my little sticky piece. Stick it if you got it. Come on, you. All right, there it is. Yeah, I'm totally just going to use that. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm using my glass mat just to line up life. We're going to add our bloom. Yep, and we're going to add some more sticky dots here. What are you guys doing for Mother's Day? Anything? Anything? It was supposed to not rain today, but it looks like it's raining, but it's just the yard work of late is just all week, every weekend, all weekend, I'm over it. That's what you get for having a yard, I guess. It's looking very close to being done. Then, Gail, we're going to talk about the wheel, the color wheel. So these are strawberry slush gems. Whoops. So we're matching. This was a card you might remember from last week. Was it last week? For the Craft and Chat. There we go. We're done already. Same. Got sticky bits on the back of this one. Okay, there we go. So it's a fun little technique, flipping the paper back. This is a new, is this a new ink color? I don't know. This is Coastal Cabana, this base is. And then these are the new ink colors here. All right, lovely. So if you're going to depart us, new catalog, new ink colors, happy Mother's Day, and the join special, but we also have the Craft and Chat coming up at the beginning of June. Reynolds Band Mother's Day concert in the park. Oh, that's nice, Terry, because Evan is likely playing in that, isn't he? Your grandson. All right, so here, this is an OG. This is the original color wheel. Color wheels ordered from Stampin' Up are a little bit different, just because some of the colors changed. But anyways, this is it doesn't matter. So you have your neutrals on the back, and then on the back here, it should tell you what monochromatic, complementary. It will tell you kind of how to use it. So let's try. All right, so complementary colors. So if you grab, where's the pointy tool? So if you're using the complementary section, and it opens up this little window here. So here you have the violets, the red violets, red, obviously it tells you the color families all the way around. And then what you're going to do is, if you're using you want to know, okay, I'm using fresh freesia, but what color would kind of go with that? You would grab your wheel and go to the complementary, and then You could go, okay, fresh freesia here, and I want it to be kind of a bit darker. These ones, you know, this is confirming for you that these colors will go with fresh freesia. If you're like, maybe I want it a bit lighter, you could go this way. And so as you're rotating, it's telling you which colors, in this example for fresh freesia, are going to go well. And then same thing with these other little windows for monochromatic. And there's complementary again over here. And so that's how that goes. And then the triadic, so if you forget, craft with colors that are evenly spaced around the color wheel, go beyond the primary colors for something unexpected. So as this indicates, you're going to grab for the triadic. Let's say we're going to do pretty in pink, then it's telling us granny apple green, and it's telling us blueberry bushel. So what I would do, so let's just pretend. So we're going to grab, what is it? Granny apple green, which is this one. So granny apple green, blueberry bushel, which is this one, and pretty in pink. Ooh, am I pretty in pink? I believe it's this one. Oh my gosh. Do you know what's so funny? Wait 1 second. This is exactly very similar. It's not exact, but it's very similar to what I used on this card. So funny. Maybe I did this already for the triadic. So there's the green, there's the blue, and this is Flirty Flamingo, but pretty in pink would work too. So that's how this works, is you can just find different color combinations that maybe you wouldn't have expected. So I don't commit right away. I pull out these and I go, yeah, okay, that's cool. Or yeah, not so much. Anyway, so that's how that goes. Lori, how much? I think it's $17 for this. There's a demonstrator in the UK who has a PDF download. You have to pay for it. It's less, but then you would print it out. But it's probably better to use it online versus print it out, because you're not going to get the same, I don't think anyways. When I printed it out, it wasn't, the shades of color weren't the same. So complementary, color your way, triadic. So analogous, I don't even know how to say that. Choose 3 colors that are side by side on the color wheel. These color neighbors work together wonderfully to create harmony and balance. All right, well, let's just see. So here we are. So we're using this window again here, and it's saying that all of these are living in harmony. I would agree. I would actually agree that maybe more like that. Yeah, so that's how you use the color wheel. I do like the triad combinations. Well, if you're feeling a little bit spicy, Gail, you might go with that. And I'm going to now go onto Google and put this in to get the right pronunciation of this word. Anna something. I think that bohec was the other word that I had a problem with. Anyways. And then you have your neutrals back here. So don't forget about those. So that's how you use the color wheel. I love it. Yeah, so there it is. All right, so let's get rid of this stuff. Bring back our project and have a fantastic weekend. Have a happy Mother's Day. Enjoy the week ahead, and we'll talk to you again. Bye for now.